cylinder is tied to the nitrogen tank. Creamy baby here. She's getting special care. All right, we're 45 cows into it. It is a beautiful day. We're finally trimming again without our fingers freezing. I want to show you guys today a little bit of some of the equipment that we use. Our machine. Got a cow coming in right now. Easy, mama. Back up. I gotta back it up a little bit, Pedro. Come on. Put your head in there, girl. It's a big girl here. She just got her head. Get your head around there. There you go. There you go. So this is an Appleton steel hoof trim and shoot. Hey, big mama. 11950. We are maintenance trimming here at our Monday farm. 11950. The knives that we use. We prefer the diamond hoof knife. And these wheels. These are special hoof trimming wheels. This particular one is a Rotoclip 3-slot 4-inch flat. It's my wheel of choice. There's many brands out there, but that's the one that we like. I want to show you guys the difference between using the grinder wheel and knives and nippers. We're totally capable of trimming hooves with knives and nippers. We're able to do a much smoother job with our grinders. We can feather, we can take off the most minute little bits very smoothly. These blades are very sharp. They are carbide. We change them about every other day. We clean our stuff off every day, but we change the blades usually every other day, depending on the farm that we're at, what the feed are like, and how many cows we trim. They are double-sided, so we can flip them once. Otherwise, we send them away to be sharpened. So I'm gonna pick this foot up, and I'm gonna do a little bit of knife work and show you how it works, and then how much smoother we can make things with the grinder. So this front leg lift, it pulls the hoof up. We got our dew claws here. It pulls it up here to a natural angle. If I let this go, you know, she's not torqued out of it into an uncomfortable position at all. We use these little tips to spread the toes apart. We do like to do a little bit of inspecting with the knife first. Kind of check everything out. I've been asked about that tap that I do with the knife. It's just to knock any of the poop off of the blade, so when we put it back in, it's drier. So we could nip this with our nippers. It takes longer to do this way, and it's not quite as smooth. And then we could trim the hoof with our knives, but again, even with extremely sharp knives, this takes longer. And with our grinder, we're able to really control and take exactly what we want. Now a lot of times you'll notice that we're moving the grinder faster than what I did just there. And the reason for that is they are very sharp. The slower you move it, the more it wants to bite and dig in. And if we move it very fast, but barely touch, it comes out even smoother. So this girl's been in the chute long enough. We're gonna stop talking. I consider this similar to a child being in a dentist chair. She doesn't quite understand what's going on, but we're here to help her. But we also got to keep moving to keep her well maintained and on as good of a sound hoof as possible. Another thing I want to show you is the computer system we use. And at the end of every day, we upload a report to our farms, and they enter that data into their computer system. And this helps us generate our maintenance list from week to week. also like to let you guys know our merch is coming out today. mwhoof.com. Go check that out to see our full line. We'll be consistently adding new products from time to time, but we are launched today. So for all the new folks here, what we're doing is corrective wearing. Hoof horn is formed at roughly 1/4 inch per month, but most of it's wore off. And we're taking off the parts that don't wear perfectly natural, so that these cows' hooves are balanced front to back and left to right. So Pedro's getting ready to do some greasing. Gives me a little bit of time to talk to you guys about the machine, answer some of the questions. This is our rear leg lift. It's called double rear leg lift. We don't pick up both back feet at one time, but it picks up each back foot into its most natural, comfortable position. Another frequently asked question is, what's this big black tank? Air over hydraulics. Our motor pumps the fluid into this pressurized tank, or pressurized cylinder I should say. So this cylinder is tied to the nitrogen tank. So the pump fills this full of hydraulic fluid that pushes the nitrogen back into the tank. So we never use the nitrogen out of this tank. It's just pressure that goes back and forth, back and forth. That's what gives us speed off of a 110 motor and makes things happen fast. It also gives us pressure without the pump being on. Now the pump is turned off. Just turned it off. And we can still operate everything on the machine. So another thing I'll show you. So this comes down, supports the rear end of the cow, and it also shuttles forward, allowing us to adjust the fit to every single cow. These are hydraulic front leg latches.
I'm gonna change that one.
Oh, okay.
Start changing the one that's not working.
Another thing that I had customized on this machine is when our come along goes into the up position, the lights go off. And as soon as we bring it down, the lights come back on. The reason I made that modification was when a cow's coming in here, and again, she doesn't know what's going on, there's lots of shadows. And shadows on grates. Her head creates a shadow, and it tends to spook them a little bit, preventing them from coming in nice and smooth. So I rigged up a little toggle switch so that when the rear come along goes into the up position, the lights go off, and as soon as the cow passes the rear come along and we bring it down, the lights come back on. These are our belly band arms. They go up, and this belly band supports the cow. It doesn't lift her into the air at all. It just supports her. She's supported by her front shoulders up against the headlock here, the belly band, and the rear come along, shuttled forward. Just ran out of pressure. I shut the motor off, Pedro. So there you go. These are called our teardrops. When the belly band goes up, they fold in, preventing the cow from kicking us with their back foot while we're getting a hold of her front foot. This is one of the pens here on this farm. It's got many pens. I love how quiet and calm things are in here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to go check out mwhoof.com. Check out our merch. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Leave us a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Tell us what you think. Till next time, guys. Catch you on the flip flop. Bye. Look at this. We have a little preemie baby here. She's getting special care. Try to put it in perspective. A nice sized calf, weighs 100 pounds.
this little girl probably weighs about 35.